Besties, I think it's time we get our tinfoil hats out, strap them tightly on, and get to some investigative digging. Because it's time for Minecraft Live. We'll kick it off with a little bit of background. Lads, laddies, everybody, if you didn't hear, Minecraft Live is back. About a week later than it usually happens, Mojang finally has done it again. Earlier this week there was speculation, then on Wednesday it was squashed. The Minecraft Live 2023 trailer dropped and, whew, boy, this thing slaps. Violently and hard. Now you know me, I'm not really one for a conspiracy theory. I'm a bit skeptical with, okay, well, look, I'm not one for a conspiracy, but I'm also a self-aware king. I know from some of the stuff that I've dropped, it might seem like I'm very speculative and ready to dive in. But I'm not. I promise you, just trust me, bro. I'm not. But today for fun, I am. So look, listen, the tinfoil hat's on. A little bit of a disclaimer before we dive into this trailer and break it down frame by frame, every single one of them. It's all for fun. It's not that serious. Don't take it so personally. It's not that deep, my friend. If you think you found something cool in the trailer, drop it down below. I'd love to hear it. And delete that like button. I'd love to hear that too. While cooking up these conspiracies, hinting for these hints today, I think the best spot to begin is probably the announcement blog post. The announcement blog post is a pretty brief thing. The blog post shows us how to vote, tells us that there is a mob vote, and tells us when the mob vote is. Inside of this little paragraph right here, we get a nod to Minecraft, Minecraft Legends, and of course, Minecraft Dungeons. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay, well, I guess Dungeons is Dunzo. There is this really interesting paragraph that, to be honest, kind of encouraged this entire video though, and that's this one right here. Which mobs can you vote for? That's a secret for now. You'll have to wait until the beginning of October for that news. Or maybe I'll be sneaky and scatter some clues in each of our articles. I guess I'll have to read them all. And right here, friends, is where I am so thankful for my mother and my father. Because you see, truthfully speaking, back in 4th grade, I was about done with reading, learning, all of that stuff, and was just about ready to drop out of school altogether. Boy, am I glad that I didn't do that, because if I did, I would never be able to create a conspiracy theory on YouTube, Minecraft, today, for you. Over to the official trailer. Hold up, wait a second. Is that the cherry blossom biome? Alrighty, we're gonna go this? Alright, so if you played Minecraft at all since this summer, then you know about the cherry blossom biome. Just like last year's Minecraft Live trailer, this thing is gonna be themed all around the Trails and Tales update. It's not really a conspiracy, that's just cold hard facts. Now obviously, the best way to do this is go in order of the trailer. So we start off with the cherry blossom biome, and then there's these strange particles that go into the sky. Then all of a sudden, hold up, roll that back. We've got cherry blossom particles that soar high into the sky and then cut through 3 different biomes. In the middle, we've got the desert. On the left, we've got the warm ocean. And on the right, I think that's the jungle. It's Throwback Thursday, except on a Saturday or something. Last year, the mob vote, 3 mobs. The year before that, the mob vote, 3 mobs, and so on, forever. In the trailer, there are 3 biomes immediately showed off. The desert, the warm ocean, the jungle. Could this be a hint at the theming, the habitat of each of the new mobs? There will be no concrete answers today, so for now, the answer is yes. Moving on, the next scene we see is a village, an armor trim. Oh boy. So at this point in time, there's no way to be 100% certain for sure, but the villager updates, those updates that are currently ongoing, even through the release of 1.20.2, it kind of is starting to look like, at least in my opinion, timeline-wise, that these villager updates, well, they might actually be the first taste of Minecraft 1.21, and they were given to us in the summer. Following the overarching story of this whole trailer here, maybe it's just the first stop along the way. But it is very interesting that the villages here and the armor is front and center. Like, they could have literally put any other villager in there, but it's not. No. It's gonna be an armor walking over to, like, the whole smithing thing. We got another one over there, another one over there, and another one over there. What does it mean? Nobody knows, but at the least, I do think it's interesting that villagers are the very first big focal point of this trailer here. Now, throughout this trailer today, we're gonna have a common theme. We're gonna have, like, a pause, a freeze frame, and then an explosion into the sky. Keep that in mind, we'll come back to it later. Next up, our next stop is really, really strange. So we got this scenic running and then... Wait a second, where is that? I told you, friends, at the beginning, we're putting that tinfoil hat on, and I'm strapping it tighter and tighter, with every single conspiracy. Across the Minecraft world, there are so many structures, but that structure in that portion of the trailer, well, oh boy, I don't know about you, but it sure looks a whole lot like a corridor, a stronghold one. Except this time, there was like a blue light instead of a normal torch. So blue light in the corridor instead of a normal torch, check done. There it is. I'm practically in the trailer. So look, I don't want to say like end update confirmed or anything like that, because definitely not. This means nothing, possibly, or it means something, I don't know. It's interesting for sure, that we decide to cut through the Stronghold and end up in a big library reading some books, and then explode into the sky again. Specifically here with the Stronghold shot, the one that really trips me up is the blue light. I guess it could maybe just be like ambient lighting throughout the Stronghold there, but still, the setting, it's intriguing. After the Stronghold, into the sky, and then over to the swamp biome. And actually, in the context of the villager changes, the swamp is getting more important than ever. Another thing that could mean something or nothing at all is the fact that there's a swamp hut in the background. So Minecraft 1.19, obviously it was a whole swamp update, but if you take a look at the classic swamp biome, nothing was really updated at all. And the swamp hut nowadays, it's one of the most kind of like standouty structures in the entire game. This thing is so old and so plain and so lacking compared to everything else. And not to be rude or anything, but the last time it was updated was 1.14, and it was literally just that black cats are gonna be here now. Like, I'm really holding my tongue here, guys, and try to not say something absurdly offensive about the witch hut structure, the witches in general, but it's getting difficult to. I suppose in an overly analytical sense, maybe a poetic form or something, this could be a look into the past and Minecraft 1.19, where we were and then where we came to with Minecraft 1.20. I don't know. After that, they're building a gigantic sign. The sign reads, eventually, spoiler alert, Minecraft Live. That's gotta be a hint or something. Anyways, after some kind of weird sky parkour sequence, we're rocketed over to the desert. The desert, the archaeology and everything like that, that's clearly Minecraft 1.20. Pausing it here so we can take in this beautiful desert scenery a little bit more. I don't think there's anything here. We got those beautiful, gorgeous rolling hills in the background, rabbits right there, a camel, a guy. But all this stuff is like old stuff. And the desert temple was just updated, so no chance they come back. Now, one thing that I do think is really interesting, and I guess it could mean nothing, but it's strange. There's rabbits in many different shots here. We got a rabbit right there, front and center. Next up, we swing back over to the desert, and well, what do you know? More rabbits. Guys, this is urgent. This is not good. At this point, this helmet is like bound to my head or something. I can't take it off, and it's getting tighter and tighter, but more rabbits, and new rabbit. Come back here, small friend. Small friend, I will not hurt you. I lied. Ha, rabbit hide. Interesting. If only I had more rabbit hide, and a little bit of string, too. If only I had more rabbit hide and a little bit of string too. Look at that, manifesting king right here. Next step, we go ahead and make it a crafting table. We go ahead and craft it a crafting table, place the crafting table down. We check it out a little bit more, get close and personal with this thing, and boom, what do you know? A bundle. This is a throwback to some bedrock leaks that were happening a couple months ago and then kind of vanished, but the bundle was being updated again on Minecraft Bedrock. And they actually made some big changes to it too. Now look, only because my tinfoil hat is actually genuinely getting tighter and tighter as we speak, I will not be going back into those past leaks or anything today. I'll try and find the video and link a card on screen, but long story short, there's like a new version of the bundle. Like it looks a little bit different. There's a new texture, a new phase, if you will, or whatever. Could the bundle finally, at long last, be making it into the game? Literally, 4 updates later. Next up, let's lay off the conspiracies a little bit for these beautiful shots. We got a bunch of mobs dancing and another sky explosion. It's very, very cool. After that, we got another scene of this whole building thing, and that right there. This part is not a conspiracy or anything. Minecraft Legends. We're gonna learn more about it at Minecraft Live. Now actually, the day after the trailer was posted on the Minecraft YouTube channel, more Minecraft Legends hype was posted. Since the game dropped earlier this spring, there have been numerous free updates to it. It will not surprise me at this point if there's a paid DLC announcement, and maybe even a couple more free updates announced too. Now, like I said, that's not really a conspiracy theory. We kind of know that something with Legends will be happening for sure. Now, next up, we go down to the depths, and this is where I'm going to let the trailer roll for a minute because, first off, beautiful. Second off, there's a lot of focus on the depths, and specifically the ancient city, the deep dark biome. We got a chest. The chest opens up, and you get trim. Then the player freaks out, runs away, and then after that, of course, the biggest, the baddest boy in the world, old Warty, pops out of the ground, and it's not good. So look here, this is where I'd like to remind you of those Dan Gioni leaks that we talked about a little while ago. The leaks that I believe are at least a little bit credible. Inside of those leaks, there was something about a noise chest. And in the trailer, that chest, it made a noise, and it summoned the warden. I don't know if this is overly analyzing it. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. But noise chest. Like, look, obviously, it could just be a narrative being set up in the trailer, but I do think it's very interesting that we had that leak about a whole, like, noisy chest thing. We have the old concept of noisy chest. And then in the trailer, it's literally showing the deep dark biome and, like, a chest and everything like that. Could the noisy chest leak be, like, could it be real? And zooming things out to the bigger picture here, the ancient city, when it was added in Minecraft 1.19, at this point in the game, now an entire update ago, the stuff was pretty groundbreaking. It completely changes Minecraft. Given the fact that they continue to update the ancient city and the things surrounding it, like skull sensors, into Minecraft 1.20, I think it's probably a pretty safe bet, especially with the context of the trailer, that something will be happening here with the Deep Dark. Maybe that's more Deep Dark blocks, maybe hopefully it's that whole brand new chest thing, or even better, maybe this is the theme of the update, right here. After all, out of all of the environments that were showed off inside of this trailer, the Deep Dark biome, the ancient city, it got like a whole 20-second segment out of like 2 minutes or whatever. No, correction, it's more like 30 seconds. Out of the entire trailer, the Deep Dark, it lingered the longest. Now, after the Deep Dark explosion into the sky, we basically get the conclusion of the trailer. The players that are playing the game right here, they finished building the side, the mobs are dancing again just like last year, we love to see it. And then voila, oh my gosh, that sunset is beautiful. Look at that thing, it's gorgeous. And that's basically just about it. I can see it now, the no fun havers are not going to like this video. They're gonna say I've lost it. I'm off the rails, and sure, maybe, valid, I don't know. Hey, check out my Instagram to find out my real life situation, and if I actually am. I don't know. Again, a beautiful trailer by Element Animation, and could it be a wonderful, wonderful hint? Gosh, I sure hope so. Now, the very final thing I'd like to go back to inside of this trailer is the common theme. The thing that happens after every single shot inside of this trailer. An explosion into the sky. An explosion into the sky. With floating islands and purple. Well, it's not every day that you find a random Stronghold portal frame in the middle of the ancient city that I definitely didn't build here or nothing like that. Yeah, that definitely doesn't happen every day. Floating islands in the sky, and there's a little bit of purple around it. I feel like that's the whole theme, the vibe of an entire dimension. Right? It's the theme of an already existing dimension, and it's the theme of one of the most famous dimensions that King B-Dogs had a big play in making. And a dimension that kind of got a reference in the April Fool's joke this year. Oh boy, that's weird. Anyways, laddies, everybody, the trailer, what do you make of it? Do you think it's hints, or is it all just beautiful? I hope you guys enjoyed today's Conspiracy Lays video. A little bit different than usual, but I would really appreciate deleting that like button if you did. Subscribe for more videos just like this. That's all I've got for you today. Goodbye.